Hi, I'm Richard from We Run, They Run, I Run. I just wanted to do a quick video ahead of Trackstar. I'm aware we've got a lot of written content on our website. All the information is there, but it can be quite hard to digest. So following on from this, I'll do a venue information video, which will include things such as where you need to be at what time and where to find things. And following on from that, I will do a race briefing video, because believe it or not, we're not actually allowed to give race briefings under the current guidelines. So please be aware of any information that comes out between now and race day will be announced over the PA system on the day. So I'd just like to give a massive thank you to everybody who's stuck by us over the past year. It's been a difficult period for everybody involved. So again, a massive thank you for sticking by us. And we are absolutely delighted that so many of you can make the new date. Okay, as with all our communications at the moment, there are a few things that we must say. Please keep yourselves up to date with the latest COVID-19 advice on the NHS website. If you have COVID-19, if you are showing symptoms, or if you're isolating, then please do not travel to the event. When you arrive at the event, you must check in using the NHS app. Please scan the QR code with the app. If you do not have the app, then you will need to report to reception to sign in manually. We've made a few changes to the event to try and ensure a fun but safe event, the finer details of which will be on the video coming up next, or they can be found on our website information. So the main change we made to the event is the separation of the two races into their own distinct lanes. The marathon will go in lanes 1 to 3 and the half marathon will go in lanes 4 to 6. We're also bringing in rolling starts, so there won't be that bunching of people at the start. The start will be chip timed, so you will still get an accurate race time. At registration, we're asking that you wear face masks. Please also consider wearing a face mask if you're going to be speaking to any particular person for any longer than a couple of minutes at a time. There is going to be lots of hand sanitizer on site, so please make sure that you use it at any opportunity. We are encouraging people to carry their own water. We are providing a water station, but all our guidelines at the moment are encouraging us to encourage our runners to carry their own supplies. I'm just going to go over the venue layout so you're clear on the day where to find things and where you're expected to be at what time. A reminder that the postcode for the sports park is BN21 2UF. Once you turn off the main road, turn right at the small roundabout and right again to enter the large car park. Please do not park in the area near the gates. This is reserved for staff, contractors, volunteers, plus we need vehicle access through the gates at all times in case of emergency. There are signs for the sports park, however they are very small, but it is a big site that you will see. If you do miss the junction, there is a roundabout just up the road. Once on the site, aim for the car park on the right. We will open at 8:30. When you arrive, you must scan the NHS Test and Trace QR code on the main gates. Please come through the main gates and turn right. Registration will be in the wooden shelter. Please wear a mask for registration and make use of the hand sanitizer. Once you have your number and chip, continue on to pick up safety pins if you need them. Other information will be displayed here. Once again, please use a hand sanitizer after touching anything. The white marquee is off limits, so please do not try and enter it. Toilets are situated outside the main gate as shown. Please wear a mask, wash your hands and make use of the hand sanitizer. Spectators are not allowed into the venue due to the current guidelines. However, you can spectate from the other side of the perimeter fence in groups of up to 6 people. There is space for you to set up your own aid station. For marathon runners, please set this up inside of lane 1 on the grass. Please set it at least 1 meter back so that when you access your aid station you do not obstruct the race. Please be careful of the rail as you step on and off the track. For half marathon runners, please set this up outside of lane 6 on the tarmac. Please set it at least 1 meter back so when you access your aid station you do not obstruct the race. There is no bag drop, so leave your kit in your car or behind your personal aid station. The marathon start line is on the traditional 200-meter start line on the far side of the site as shown. Please be ready to start at 9:30. Assemble in lanes 4, 5 and 6 on the back straight. Make use of the available space to social distance. There is no set start order. Runners will be set off as individuals, pairs or small groups. Once you've crossed the start line, use lanes 1 to 3 for the race. There will be green rubber markers between lanes 3 and 4 to demark the two races. As you start, be aware people may have already started, so check over your left shoulder as you start. The half marathon start line is 40 metres on from the traditional finish line on the east side of the site as shown. Be ready to start at 10 o'clock, assemble on the tarmac and shot put area as shown. Make use of the available space to social distance. Again, there is no set start order, runners will be set off as individuals, pairs or small groups. Once you cross the start line, use lanes 4 to 6 for the race. There will be green rubber markers between lanes 3 and 4 to demark the two races. It is very important that half marathon runners do not stray into lane 3. As you start, be aware people may have already started, so check over your left shoulder as you start. General etiquette during the race for both races is that overtaking is on the right. However, it is important that you do not cross the green markers, as these will affect the distance raced. The timing point will be set up on the traditional track finish. Make sure you cross the chip mat every lap. Do not come back across the mat. Screens will be set up a short distance after the timing mat, showing lap counts. Water stations will be set up for each race. You will need to step off the track to access them, so you do not impede other runners. Take care when rejoining and look over your shoulder. Runners are encouraged to carry their own water in the current guidelines. If you need to use our water stations, please take a drink and continue. Do not loiter at the station. If you need to leave the track at any time, please do so at the designated point adjacent to the main gates. Take care when leaving the track and look over your shoulder. Rejoin at the same point. Once again, take care. On your last lap, half marathon runners should move to lane 6 on the finishing straight. After you cross the line, turn right and put your chip in the bucket provided. Marathon runners on their last lap should move to lane 3 on the finishing straight. After you cross the line, a marshal will see you off the track, as you will need to cross the half marathon lanes, as there may be some crossover until the half marathon has finished. Put your chip in the bucket provided. Once you have your medal and printout, please move away from the finishing area. Finally, tea and coffee will be available for all finishers. This will be served outside near the main building. Please listen out for further announcements over the PA system throughout the day.
Hi, welcome to the Trackstar briefing. Another short intro and some thank yous first. Thank you to everyone who has stuck with us over the past year and entered our event. The event team is Debbie, Zoe, Russell and me, Richard. We can be found wearing the pink high vis on the day. Thank you to the volunteers and marshals who will be wearing yellow bibs. Thank you to all the staff from Wave, the venue operators, for supporting us in rearranging Trackstar for 2021. Thanks to What's My Time for their professional timing services which will enable this event to run smoothly. To Phoenix Medical Services for providing us with medical cover on the day, and to AdZaid Photography. More thank yous to Snap Fitness Eastbourne and Tempo Run Shop for supporting the event by providing some of the spot prizes. Tempo are also doing 15% discount on shoes until the 22nd of May. Just show your entry email or finisher's medal in store. There will be free tea and coffee for runners who finish, just bring a cup. Okay, on to the race information. The marathon is 105.5 laps and it's based on the lane 1 distance of 400 metres. You must stay within lanes 1 to 3, you must cross the purple timing mat at the finish 106 times. The marathon will start from 9:30, so be ready to start at 9:30. We want everybody started as soon as possible as we need to get the start mat moved for the next race. Please assemble in lanes 4 to 6 on the back straight, making use of the available space. There will be a rolling start. Runners will be called for to start individually, in pairs or in small groups. As you set off, just check over your left shoulder as people may have already started by the time you start. Once you're running, stay within lanes 1 to 3. There will be green rubber markers between lanes 3 and 4 to demark the two races. The half marathon is 49.9 laps and it's based on the lane 4 distance of 423 metres. You must stay within lanes 4 to 6. You must cross the purple timing mat at the finish line 50 times. The half marathon will start at 10 o'clock, so be ready to start at 10. Please assemble by the shot put area, which is to the east of the site or the bottom right corner as you walk in. It's just past the finish line. There will be a rolling start again. Runners will be called for to start individually, in pairs or small groups. As you set off, just check over your left shoulder as people may have already started by the time you start. Once you're running, stay within lanes 4 to 6. There will be the green rubber markers between lanes 3 and 4 to demark the two races. It's particularly important you don't cut into lane 3 on the half marathon, as you would shorten the distance you're running. If you need the toilet, leave and rejoin the track at the designated point adjacent to the main gates where you came in. Look over your shoulder as you leave and rejoin. We will have a water station on the bend closest to the building. Please step completely off the track to access the water station so you don't impede other runners, and look over your shoulder as you rejoin. However, be aware we are being advised to encourage our runners to carry their own water to reduce the risk of transmitting COVID-19. If you are setting up your own aid station, make sure it is next to your race. So marathon runners, this will be on the grass adjacent to lane 1, and half marathon runners on the tarmac adjacent to lane 6. Please set your aid stations at least 1 metre back from the track. When accessing your aid station, step off the track completely so you do not impede other runners. Tables are not provided, we just provide the space, so if you are bringing anything, please make sure it will not blow away. Medals will be awarded to all finishers, but only once you've removed your timing chip and placed it in the bucket provided. Okay, some general etiquette. Please be aware that everybody moves at different speeds, and because of this there will be a lot of overtaking. This has always been part of the challenge of our track marathon though. Please overtake on the right. As you are running, please hold lane 1 or lane 4 for the half. If you need to walk, we just ask that you move to lane 3 or lane 6 for the half. When changing lanes, always take a quick look over your shoulder as someone could be about to pass you. The race is for everybody and we will not tolerate abuse towards any other runners. We will have screens showing lap counts. I do think it's a good idea though to have your own method of lap counting for peace of mind. The simplest way is just by hitting the lap button on your watch every time you cross the line. This is the method I used when I was lucky enough to take part, and I check the timing screen every 20 laps or so. We will try to let you know when you're on your last lap. Half marathon runners move over to lane 6 on the home straight to finish, marathon runners to lane 3. We will have a marshal in place to guide finished marathon runners across the track, as there is a chance there could be some crossover with the half marathon. Okay, some health and safety rules. So please stay up to date with the latest NHS advice on COVID-19. Please use hand sanitizer after coming into contact with anything and try not to hang around in groups. Please wear a face mask at registration. Our risk assessments are available on our website, including a COVID-specific risk assessment. Phoenix Medical Services will be on site. If you do pull out of the race for any reason, please tell us before you leave. The inner rail of the track is the biggest trip hazard. We will remove the section by the water station. However, we will not be able to remove the 100 metres worth by the personal aid stations. So please take care as you step on and off the track. Okay, thank you for watching, and remember to listen out for announcements over the PA system on the day. We hope you have a great run. Okay, just one last thing to say. Thank you for sticking with me through all those briefing videos. Obviously the last one I did read because I had to get out a lot of accurate information, so thanks for bearing with me, and we genuinely look forward to seeing you all on the day.